What's up, people? In last video I showed you some basics about GitHub and how it works. So in this video I will show you how to create your own repository and work with Git to actually upload your project to your repository on GitHub. So first let's create a repository. I will name this repository test, and you can also write a description about your repository or your project that you are working on here. And another thing that you should probably do is to set your repository to private, so nobody can steal your code. Also you can add a readme file that you don't need, because you can create it also later, but you don't need this file. Another file that you don't need to add now is .gitignore. This is the file where you write files or folders that Git should ignore, like node modules or .vs code or .vs. Another thing here is license. If you are making a project or you just want to back up your project to GitHub, you don't need license. But if you are making some bigger project that you want to publish and you want a license to it, you can just write your own license later, or you can just add license here. But let's keep this by default and just set repository name and set our repository to private. Let's create the repository. Okay, what you wanna make sure is that you have HTTPS here, because if you have SSH, you will have some problems with certificates and some authentication. So let's hit HTTPS and make sure that the domain here is with HTTPS and not with git@github.com. So HTTPS. Okay, now we have our project that we wanna upload to GitHub via Git. So what we wanna do is to start CMD, and yeah, we have CMD here. Now what we can do is just type git init. That will init your Git into your repository, as you can see here. Another thing that you need to do is git add dot. That will add all your files to the config. So let's hit enter. And as you can see, all the files have been added to config. So another command that you need to run is git commit. And now you can just write your message. So let's write first commit, and you can just hit enter. Another command that you need to run is git branch, and you can name your branch main, or you can just use master as I do. Another command that you need to run is to actually connect your repository to your Git. So let's connect this repository. Okay, now just click enter. And the last thing that you need to do to actually upload the files to your GitHub repository is to write git push origin, and I have branch master, so I will write master. But if you have main like here, you will just type main like they have it here. So yeah, and now just hit enter. And as you can see, all the files have been uploaded to GitHub on branch master. So if we reload this page, you should see all the files from our project here. In another video, I will show you how to work with other people on one project via Git and GitHub. So stay tuned.